Hello there everyone, GrimmChorizo here, and welcome to Wrestling Roundup, the show where I give you this week's wrestling news, rumors, and recap. So let's get started with the results from last Sunday's Fastlane. On the pre-show, Kalisto retained the United States Championship against Alberto Del Rio in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks defeated Naomi and Tamina in a tag team match. Kevin Owens retained the Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler. The Big Show, Ryback, and Kane defeated the Wyatt family. Charlotte retained the Divas title against Brie Bella. AJ Styles defeated Chris Jericho. Curtis Axel defeated R-Truth. And in the main event, Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose to become the #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. So overall, an alright show. The main event was pretty good. AJ Styles and Chris Jericho was good. But other than that, nothing super spectacular. However, the next night on Raw, it was a very big deal because the Legacy of Excellence Award was awarded to Stephanie McMahon. And as she was about to give her speech, Shane McMahon made his return to the WWE to a thunderous ovation. This is awesome. Holy shit. Shane O'Mac chants. Just an incredible moment. There were rumors on the internet that something big was going to happen in the first segment, so I was watching, I was, waiting, and I would have never guessed Shane O'Mac. Now it makes sense, but I wouldn't have imagined. So Shane McMahon returned and set up a storyline where basically he helped out Vince financially years ago, and they made a deal. Now, Shane wants to come back, take his spot back in line, and he wants to control Monday Night Raw because Stephanie and Triple H are running it into the ground, which he brought up real-life things like the ratings, the stock, and the number of injuries that have taken place under their authority. So it was nice to have some awesome, real-life stuff thrown into this storyline and to see Shane McMahon back. Then Vince said, you can have control of Monday Night Raw if you have one match at one place. Shane accepts. Vince says it'll be at WrestleMania, it'll be against The Undertaker, and it will be in a Hell in a Cell match. So, at WrestleMania 32, it's going to be Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. I would have never guessed. I could have probably guessed 50 opponents for The Undertaker, and I never would have guessed Shane McMahon. So before Monday Night Raw, Brock Lesnar attacked Dean Ambrose in the parking lot. Later on in the show, Ambrose returned, having stolen an ambulance. He crawled his way to the ring and challenged Brock Lesnar for a match at WrestleMania. Not just any match, a no-holds-barred match. Brock Lesnar accepted. Also on Raw, there was a 6-man tag. It was Ryback, Kane, and the Big Show teaming up again to face the Wyatt family, this time Bray Wyatt in instead of Braun Strowman, and during the match, Ryback decided to walk out. I don't know if this is leading to a heel turn or just setting up a story for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal or something, I don't know. So to close out Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns was having a match with Sheamus, but Triple H came out and just beat the fuck out of Roman. There was a lot of blood. It turns out it was actually a blood capsule, and that's why there was so much of it. Honestly, as far as blood capsules, I don't really care if they use them. I say go for it. If you're not going to have people cutting themselves and actually bleeding, which I'm fine with, I don't want people actually having to bleed, but why not use blood capsules? It looks fine and it adds something to it. But Roman Reigns didn't actually break his nose, people. It was a blood capsule. But a pretty awesome end to Monday Night Raw. Triple H destroying the top face and getting cheered for it. Also on SmackDown, Charlotte revealed that next week on Raw, Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks will have a #1 contenders match, and the winner will face her for the Divas title at WrestleMania. So as of now, there are 3 matches for WrestleMania. They are Roman Reigns versus the World Heavyweight Champion Triple H, Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. If Shane wins, he gets control of Raw. And Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar in a no-holds-barred match. So honestly, WrestleMania is shaping up to be better than what I would have expected a week ago, but we're going to have to see how the rest of the card shapes up. So most people already knew, but WWE has officially announced that they have signed Shinsuke Nakamura. They had a press conference on Sunday night, and there's been a lot of buzz about it, but he is officially signed. It was announced that the next inductee into the 2016 Hall of Fame class is The Godfather. It was announced that next week on Raw, The Undertaker will be returning. Rumor has it that Tyson Kidd may never be able to wrestle again. This has already been assumed and, talked about, but there's been more speculation that it's just not looking good and that WWE probably isn't going to clear him when he is ready, especially due with all of the stuff with Daniel Bryan and his retirement. And another rumor going around is that WWE may be stepping up the edgier content going into WrestleMania 32. There were some F-bombs dropped on Raw. There was, blood, albeit fake blood, but I am okay if they want to step up the violence and the swearing and the blood and the, extreme shit going into WrestleMania. I would totally be cool with that. So thank you for watching this week's episode of Wrestling Roundup. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will come back next week. See you guys later.